Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining our Uniform Unleashed webinar series. We appreciate your taking the time. Today's webinar will be listen-only mode, so if you would please turn your cameras and your microphones off. Should you have any questions throughout the presentation, please feel free to enter those in the chat window, and we'll get to those at the end of today's webinar. For anyone who is new today, my name is Nancy Cardona. I'm the National Sales Manager for UniformMarket and Sellers Commerce. I'm based here out of our Chicago headquarters. I have over 20 years combined sales experience in uniform selling, as well as e-commerce sales into the uniform market space. Okay, so today we want to talk about B2B buyers expect a B2C experience. Purchasing managers, employees, they want to be able to order their uniforms, but have that B2C experience. As we've talked about in the past, buying managers are getting younger. Obviously, many of the employees now are younger. They're all millennials. They are used to an easy buying experience. They're used to digital. They want e-commerce. So this is being a point that is being driven through now. We're seeing this in RFPs. We're hearing customers going to our retailers and saying, I need to provide my team with an easier buying experience. 83% of all ordering is done on some type of a handheld, a phone, a Kindle, laptop. So how do we provide that same experience to our customers for uniforms? We have the B2C experience for our everyday shoppers that are coming to our store, our online store. Now, how do we present the same to our accounts where we're managing an employee-based program? So self-service portals, let's say over a sales rep. It's great to have a sales rep go into an account, but sales reps should be going into accounts to visit for health checks, kind of that quarterly check-in. How is business? How's it going? What is something new we need to talk about? It shouldn't be about going in and filling out or taking orders. Their time can be a better use. The shopper wants a self-service portal. They do not want to have to fill out an order form. They don't want to wait for their boss to place their orders. They want to be able to manage all of this themselves now. Also, personalized ordering over generic systems. Generic systems could be kind of that legacy software you've used and tried to modify it to provide a company buying experience. It's the order forms. It's calling into customer service. It's going on your public store and ordering and helping they're ordering the proper uniforms. By providing a personalized ordering solution, whether it's through group stores or company store, you're taking the guesswork out of what has to be ordered for the employee. It is more efficient, it is time savings, it is cost savings. When we provide a very branded look and feel for a customer, their employees know exactly the uniforms they're allowed to order. They know exactly what the embellishment or personalization rules are. So it's providing a faster experience for the employees, a faster experience for a buying manager for different locations, perhaps. Take the guesswork out. The other third most important experience is always be available anytime, anywhere. Generic or old ways of handling sales rep going to a store, customer can only call during store hours, things like that. We need to be able to give today's employees access to digital experience, a website that will allow them to place orders wherever they're at. They could be at a cafe having a cup of coffee, sitting in their car waiting to pick up their kids, at lunch, whatever. It could be 11 o'clock at night sitting on their couch. Employees will order when they have the time to do it at their time. And more, we have to give the employees a B2C experience as we are giving our regular day-to-day online public shopping customers. So some of the challenges in a B2B uniform management setup. Either you don't have any type of solution currently now, or the one you have is an outdated. It is a system you've kind of created yourself to try to fit the needs of your customer. But the problem there is if you don't have a proper uniform management solution, you don't have the niche features that your customers are looking for. So you're limiting them to whatever options your current software has. And maybe those options are just credit card and purchase order. But you need to be able to offer buying rules such as allowance, annual garment allotment, payroll deduction that is automated and not a spreadsheet that's being kept on a computer. So overcoming the request for the niche features, you have to have a solution, one solution that will allow you to have the various features that each individual customer is asking for, because they are all different. Right now, it's non-scalable. You have a hard time serving multiple location accounts. If you are in the scrub industry, hospitality industry, even industrial, different locations have different needs. They may have different types of products. I'm a hospital and I have an MRI location and I have a pediatrics location and I have a dental location and so on. But each location has different products, different embroidery and embellishment needs, different buying rules. One location, a manager orders everybody's uniforms, and another one, the employees do. Maybe we have to have different shipping rules for each location. So again, how do we take this kind of one-size-fits-all solution you've had in the past and have a solution that will fit every individual customer based on their unique needs? A siloed system. For those of you who have built individual websites for your customers, you don't have a centralized admin. You are managing this business from 20 different websites and 20 different admins, and then trying to take all that data and combine it into one report at the end of the month. Time consuming, room for error. Get rid of the labor intensive day-to-day work. So by having a centralized admin, you have all the data at your fingertips for all customers in one central portal. Run reports on the individual accounts, run reports on combined accounts. So you're no longer having to kind of cut and paste data into spreadsheets to come up with final reports and orders and shoppers and so on. And then finally, kind of that generic UX, user experience. Customers do not want a generic experience. They want their employees to log in. They want to see their branding. This is our company. This is Aspen Dental. This is Lens Crafters, whoever that customer is. When they log in, they want that website buying experience to represent their brand, their products, their information, to represent to the employees. So these are, kind of the 4 top areas and challenges that we're seeing with customers that we're working with now who are using our various solutions. So keep these in mind. Okay, so growth drivers for the uniform business. We are all trying to grow our business. It doesn't matter what you sell, uniforms to widgets. And it's what we can use, what tools we can use to help grow that business. So for business expansion, you want to unlock new markets. You want to tap into new business, new opportunities. You want to be able to take current customers and grow the business, but most importantly, have a solution that will allow you to go after new accounts, whether it's the same type of accounts, you're a hospitality retailer, or now you're also going to start looking at other industries. You're going to start looking at industrial accounts or security accounts, things like that. You want to be able to attract new customers. So when we talk about customer acquisition, and I know I've mentioned this before, we have RFPs that we see, we have customers just requesting some type of digital portal for their employees to go and place orders. So it is a solution you have to manage your current business and to manage the business you're going after, your local business. But let's look at it outside of that local market. You know, there's so many different areas surrounding our cities where we could be going after business, but maybe we don't because we don't have a sales rep out in that area who traditionally always went and took the orders. So by having a digital solution that you can provide customers, start looking now at these markets you've never really gone after, these different geographical marketplaces, because now you can go after those accounts because everybody wants an online ordering tool for their employees. They don't need a sales rep coming in and taking orders. So now you can take that, 200-mile radius you've always maybe stayed within and expand it out further. So this is key because that is where we're seeing the trend. People are moving outside of their cities, outside of their states to grow business. Operational optimization. Obviously, we make this easier for the customer to place their orders. That is the goal. Give employees and buying managers a digital experience that makes their job easier to get online and place their orders. But it is also a tool for you, the retailers and distributors. How can you reduce costs by having a uniform management software system? You become more effective, more efficient. Whether you connect a tool like our Groups Plus or our company stores into an ERP system or not, the orders are all in one system. The history is in one system. You are managing them from one system. So it will reduce labor costs. It cuts back on incorrect orders. It cuts back on returns. So by providing a solution, not only for your customers are you making their life better, but you are making your teams better because now your teams also have access to all this data in one system. So UniformMarket's techno-functional approach to growth. These are really kind of the three main targets that we're hearing from customers right now and how we're able to help them solve these areas. So a digital experience, a proper uniform management system can aid uniform distributors and retailers to grow their business. Go after those multi-location accounts seamlessly. Those accounts that you've kind of strayed away from because each location had too many different rules and needs. You weren't able to handle that with your current e-commerce solution. So now you can go after and target these style accounts that are multi-location. Handle the different rules and the different needs for each location. and satisfy the customer and have all of this on one system. Onboarding multiple clients easily. Some of the legacy software, gosh, I even look at our older legacy software, wasn't the most user-friendly. You're trying to take one, solution and make it fit for all your customers, kind of square peg in a round hole. With our Groups Plus, with our company store platform, you can onboard customers as quickly as possible. I have clients where sales reps are going out, they're meeting with the customer, they're getting the business, they're coming back, they're setting a group store up, and they have that customer ordering by the next day. So it's very user-friendly, obviously for the customer, but very user-friendly for your team, the organization's team, and providing these independent websites for customers to use. And then you're managing everything in that unified admin. And I know we've mentioned this before, but I really can't stress how important this is for the retailer distributor. To not have to work through multiple website admins, combine data from all of those admins, try to break everything down, try to create their own analytics across all these reports. By having that unified admin, the information is right there at your fingertips. The analytics are right there. The reviews are there. The reporting is there. So it just provides a more efficient way of you to manage the multitude of accounts that you're servicing now. And if the goal is to grow and acquire more accounts, then you definitely don't want to have to add 20 more websites. You want to be able to provide a solution that lets you take those 10 or 20 customers and grow it to 50, 60 or more. Be able to manage it all from one main central area. So we'll look at a couple examples for multi-location. A dental clinic. So, we have Aspen Dental here in Illinois and Indiana. They're all over the US. But you might be a retailer who provides the uniforms to 5 of those locations. But all 5 of those locations have different needs. They might have different embroidery rules. Aspen Dental, Skokie, Aspen Dental, Indianapolis. So we have to have different embellishment and personalization rules set up. They have different products, different colors, different product options, maybe based on what part of the country they're in due to weather. And how do we manage all this and provide a solution? And then, of course, each location could have different buying rules. One is a manager who places an order with PO. A couple others are the employees get so much money a year. Maybe another one is the employee gets so many products per year. So how to have a solution that is going to solve all the issues for this one customer. Group Store Plus will handle this, provide you with all the needs you have to satisfy the needs of the client. So it's easy use. It's faster go to market because you can build a group out in no time. It's a cost savings. Cost savings because you're not buying individual websites. Cost savings because we're controlling what employees see, which means we're cutting down on returns of wrong products purchased. And it's a better customer experience. And again, with every example, with every customer that we're out there talking to right now, it has to always encompass better customer experience. You do not want any managers hearing from an employee that they're having a hard time placing their uniform orders. So the better experience we give to the shopper, the better overall experience at the account level, which keeps that account healthy for you. Okay, maybe you are a retailer or distributor with multiple types of clients. So you're a multi-market retailer. You sell to hospitals, you sell to airlines, you sell to restaurants. So you need a solution that is going to work for all three of these types of businesses because they couldn't be any more night and day different from each other. A restaurant might be a purchase order, location manager places orders. Hospitals, the individual employees order. Airlines, it's the employees and a multitude of rules at the product level on how they're allowed to buy. Requirements could be we have to program some workflows. We have to program into an HR system or a single sign-on of some sort. So we have those different buying rules and custom shipping. We're using the customer's shipper number versus the retailer's shipper number, things like that. So solutions like Company Store, which is a kind of a more advanced version of the group store, it's a more enterprise system, will be able to help you, have a solution for each one of these different customers. You can have custom development based on what a customer might need. Again, kind of that HR connection type of thing, but it's still a faster go-to-market time. It's employee-centric ordering. We're reducing returns and ease of use. Unified admin. I know we've talked about this throughout the webinar, but you want to have an admin that will give you that at-a-glance view of business across all of your accounts. That at-a-glance view of business at an account level, all in one area, one session. I log in, I see everything, day, week, month, year. I can run reports across all of the orders and customers. I can run reports based on each individual customer. Control products, control pricing, set up as many different buying rules as I like. Allowances to credit card, allotments to payroll deduction, whatever that might be. I'm controlling everything in one admin and then have the ability to then share all those different rules I've set up across any type of client that I bring on based on what their rules are. So, the advantage is it is just an easier, more efficient, more convenient way for you, the retailer and distributor, to have your team manage your customers. Operations gets a certain view. Sales get to run reports based on accounts. Controlled views, so your team, there aren't marketing folks aren't in the order area. So it gives you a lot of leverage on who's allowed to go into the admin and what they see, which is also very important because there's many areas that other team members just don't need to have access to. So coming towards the end, let's talk about core capabilities of UniformMarket's uniform management system. And these are, kind of, the top 8 to just kind of talk about here. You need a software solution that will provide all of these. So a solution that's going to fit every different type of client you have. So the ability to create employees and product groups. So taking an employee and tagging them into just the products they see, just the rules at the product level that they see. Embroidery, personalization, what that might be. In turn, this helps and cut back on incorrect orders for you, the retailer, as well as for the employee. So it keeps everyone happy. So that ability to tag employees' products, automated workflows for you to manage your e-commerce. Different buying rules like allowance and quota management, payroll deduction as well. Have these different type of rules built in for you to tag into the individual employee. So they're following the buying rule based on the company that they work for, company and location that they work for. By automating this, it is removing the need of the retailer who in the past typically is run some type of an Excel spreadsheet. And that's where they're managing all these allowance dollars and what balance does Nancy Cardona have right now, dollar-wise, or how many shirts and pants does she have left? And really, this is so important for payroll deduction for any of you who are scrub retailers and manufacturers, because payroll deduction's big in medical. To no longer manage this on an Excel, but have the software manage it for you and the customer, because then it's really controlling the system, the amount of money an employee's truly allowed to payroll deduct. Have robust rule engine. What are the shipping rules, product rules, buying rules, reporting rules? Really being able to customize the rules by each account. And then we look at enterprise integrations, and I'll break this down. So if we look at our larger distributors, you may want to connect software systems into warehousing and shipping, your large ERP. So we can connect into NetSuite, Microsoft Dynamics, Sage, for example. For our retailers, maybe we're connecting into a POS system, QuickBooks POS, or we're connecting into an accounting app, QuickBooks Accounting, online and desktop, or a shipping software like ShipStation. So know that we have well over 150 different integrations available for our customers to use based on what their operational need is. You're going to have customers where supervisors place orders for the employees. We need to be able to provide that function. And then hierarchical order approval based on the software solution. Groups Plus, we can tie an employee into their approving manager. So when they place their order, manager gets an email, they approve or disapprove the order, and then it's released to the retailer to be filled. For larger businesses, factories, hospitals maybe, and I am a general buyer, perhaps my order approval has to be split. Orders up to $500, John approves. Orders over $500, Carol approves. So, based on your customer and the type of needs they have, any of our solutions will be able to help you in assisting your customers in creating an end solution product for them, be it using Groups Plus or company stores. Okay, the UniformMarket Advantage. We have the most advanced uniform management solution out there. It's purpose-built for the uniform seller, for retailers, manufacturers, distributors. Our software is designed for the uniform space. We have over 500 plus configuration options in our software solutions. And like I'd mentioned in the slide before, over 150 integrations that we can create for you. In-house customization. You're minimizing the risk on our system. I have 65 programmers in-house. The programmers who develop our solutions can create any type of customization a retailer, distributor, or manufacturer might need. In the past, with kind of that homegrown e-commerce solution, you've had to hire outside programmers and developers, which can be very costly to take your current solution and create the customization that you need. So we find with our customers, one of the greatest benefits for them, if we need to customize something for them, we're getting it done so much quicker, and it's being done by the team that developed the software. And then we feel we have the highest return on investment. The B2C experience, B2B experience for your shoppers, the benefits are increased productivity, lowering costs, increasing shopper experience, increasing user experience from our customer from an operational standpoint. So, to provide our clients with a solution that is easy to use, easy experience, low cost, and just overall for your clients a nicer software to use. Okay, so let's see, we're coming to the end of the webinar. Let's see if we have any questions. All right, hold on. Here we go. Okay, question number 1. We have someone asking, how many group stores can we create under one brand name, and can we customize each storefront? Absolutely. Using Groups Plus, let's say we'll kind of look at that Aspen Dental example. They could have 5 locations or 500 locations. You can build out a group for every location. They can be branded for each location. There's no limit to the amount of groups that you can run on one platform. I have many clients who are running well over 125, 150 groups on one system right now, because this is really the kind of the market and goal that they're going after as far as servicing their customers. Does the group store integrate with ERP and inventory systems? Yes, absolutely. We can integrate into any system for our customers. Whether we're integrating into a POS and pulling in your store inventory, or we're integrating into a larger warehousing system, ERP, and pulling and pushing data back and forth on shoppers and orders and products and inventory and shipping. It is all available. Okay, I am currently using Shopify. Will I get migration support without downtime? Yes. So we have many customers who migrate over from other solutions. Whether we're moving over a retail site or we're moving over group stores and independent websites, those sites can all be migrated over and set live whenever you're ready. If we're moving over, let's say, a website that a shared website, you do have some customers built out on there. Of course, we want to make sure everything is migrated and reviewed before we switch out from one system to the other. But it is very seamless. It is very easy to do. For our customers, we have a great customer support team. Should you choose to not want to build out these company stores and group areas yourself, which again are very easy to do, very user-friendly, I do have a team that can assist. So we are here to help to make the changeover as smooth as possible. Okay. All right, so those look to be the questions for the day. Everyone just keep in mind the types of accounts you're going after, what customers are starting to ask for, and the types of solutions, how you can provide a better buying experience for the employees. Give that B2B employee a B2C experience. Let them order when they want to. Make ordering as easy and clean for them as possible. Take all the guesswork out. I want to thank everybody so much for joining today.